Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and welcome to week 7 of our 45-week countdown to the best version of ourselves in the new year. For those of you who are new, you're right on time. There is never a better time than now than to choose wellness. For those of you who are doing the raw and rebounding, we are down to a very brief 51 days, and that's true for everyone because there are 51 days left until we ring in the new year of 2020 with a clear vision and hopefully the best version of yourself. And you know what? It doesn't matter what that looks like. You get to decide. That's what's so refreshing. You get to decide for you what that'll look like. Is it one less drink? Is it walking a little further in the parking lot? Is it an act of kindness once a day to yourself or to others? Is it reading an extra book? Is it finishing that book that you've been promising yourself? What is it? Saving a little more money, paying a bill that you haven't paid, those parking tickets you've been avoiding, whatever it is, what is going to get you to wake up saying, I welcome 2020 with open arms because I know in this moment I've done the footwork to be the best version of myself. You know, whatever we do today builds tomorrow, and we have 51 tomorrows to just build a phenomenal 2020. What a fantastic foundation that could be. And I just pray that you're going to choose something great for yourself. Write it down, make it an actual goal, and go for it. Because we want to celebrate with you in this Jules Blessed Vegan community. All right, so how about me? Glad you asked. This past week was a doozy for me. I mean, it was just difficult. I had a difficult time with communication. I offended people. I rescued a girl in the desert. I dealt with inflammation to the max, which I'm still dealing with. It's much better. I know I keep playing with my gums. They are improving. My little pimples are sort of disappearing. But even though I am totally Christian, I am developing a natural third eye. Can you dig? Like, I'm not Buddhist or Hindu, and yet there appears to be a third eye forming in the middle of my forehead. I know that third eye is for like wisdom and an understanding of your inner self. Hello? Is that the next step for me? Oh my goodness. You know, they've had people over time who have had the wounds of Christ, right? They've had the stigmata on their hands, even on their feet. I've never heard someone developing a natural third eye. But hey, bring on the Inquirer. I might be that girl. So for me, I am just doing it. I'm being really successful overall, but because of my exhaustion, because of doing double duty at work, because of confrontations this past week, I have been struggling. And I'm trying to keep my food as simple as possible because of the inflammation. And I'm hoping that that's going to help. And just getting in my water. So I realized I was slipping a little bit, and I tend to do this when I get comfortable, when I feel like I'm in my rhythm and I'm on my thing, I drop my tools. Like, wait, what? I got this beautiful journal for the raw reset. We've been in the reset for 1 week, and I realized that I only wrote on the first day. I only wrote like the first day. I'm like, are you kidding me? Nope. But that's okay. That's why life is daily, and that's why it's so beautiful that I get a fresh start today. I don't have to wait till tomorrow morning. I don't have to wait till later tonight. Well, I sort of have to wait till later tonight because I'm drowning in homework, but today is the day. So I know what tools work for me. It works for me when I pre-make my food, which I've got to do tonight for tomorrow morning. It works for me when I write my food down, even if I've made a mistake. I can write it off the page. And I got a third pen to celebrate good choices. So I can rejoice in that too. It works for me when I check in with Jules Blessed Vegan. When I, talk about things instead of eating over them. Like, all those things work for me. So I am game to be right back on track and have a fantastic week. I pray that you are. I'd love you to share below. Thanks for the couple of people who shared what they love about being plant-based and going in the direction of vegan, if not raw vegan, and why it works for them. And I loved all of the things that you shared, and I encourage other people, when you know your why, and I struggle with my why. I don't always know why I'm choosing to change. I just feel called to do so. Like I really feel like my body is just begging. And that was certainly the case when I decided that I was going to go for my 45-week goal of getting to regular weight, whatever my body's natural weight would be. And it's been a slow process, but I always think of that as merciful because God knows I panic. Like God, the infinite God, knows that I panic if I start to drop weight too quickly, if I get too much attention. I can joke about my hotness, but when people start noticing me too much or start saying, wow, you're looking really good, I freak. And part of that's because of my history of sexual abuse and stuff. I feel like, oh, is that a predator? Am I safe right now? But what I found was that even when I weighed 300 plus pounds, there were still people coming on to me because some people like fat chicks, right? And I cannot lie. It's a fact that I can't deny. So I wasn't ever safe. So that desire to be safe will never be fixed with obesity. Will never be fixed with obesity. So I love eating vegan as I suggested. I like the food. I like the simplicity. I like how my body feels when I'm eating right. The non-clouded mind. Going to bed on an empty stomach, that's still foreign to me, but it feels right. Anyway, it's all good, my friends. I am thrilled to be with you. 7 weeks, 51 days to go. Reassess your goals. Share it with us so that we can support you. Know that I'm here. Any prayer requests, I'm your girl. If you want it private, JulesBlessedVegan at Yahoo. JulesBlessedVegan at Gmail. JulesBlessedVegan at AOL. I mean, JulesBlessedVegan on Instagram. I'm around, peeps. I am around. And I would love to support you. So like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. And until we talk again, stay well and best of all, know that you're blessed.